Welcome to this series where we are playing as a Khuzait merchant with ambitions of trading an empire. Now, since the end of the last video, there's been quite a big change. What's actually happened is I've decided to become a vassal of the Khuzaits for two reasons. The first one is, if I zoom right out, you'll see that Khuzaits were making really big progress out here. You can see how far they've spread, and the king was dishing out fiefs left, right and centre. So I thought, well, maybe I could get in on the action and get myself a city or a castle. And what actually happened was, is as soon as I became a vassal, they declared peace. So we're actually at war with nobody. But the Khuzaits still remain the strongest faction around, which is good. There's a couple of others who don't actually have fiefs as well, but I was hoping to be able to get in on the action. And the other reason I decided to go for a vassal is that I was following the development forums, and Hardwood have announced that there will be a major update, not exactly what timescale that will be on, where there will be changes to diplomacy. Now that's a potential game breaker, so I thought what I need to do is really push this Let's Play forward so that when that big update drops, I can then start again. That's the reason why I am now a vassal. Now what I want to do in this part is I need to expand my army. My army is now maxed out at 94. We can't do anything there. I've got this raider that I can't promote, which is a bit of a pain in the neck. So what I'm thinking is that if I want to get some extra troops, I'm going to need to create a party. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to create a new party, and who do I need? I think it's Dario the Wanderer. Let me just check. I need to make sure I've got this right. We go to inventory and just make sure we got. Yeah. One key lesson I've learned if you're playing the Khuzait is that if you create a party, make sure that whoever leads it is a mounted warrior. The last thing you want is somebody walking around on foot, because when you form an army, what happens then is that they slow your overall progress down. So yeah, it's definitely they are the warrior we need. So I'm just going to come in here, going to form a party, create a new party, and we're going to make you. And what I want to do is offload some troops, because I don't want her getting ambushed from the very beginning. We'll give her the bushwhacker. These are kind of odd troops that I've kind of picked up on my travels. The other thing she will definitely do is grab lots of Khuzait nomads, so there's no point donating really low-level troops to her. The Vanadian footman is an odd unit, and we got. I want to go and recruit some more Sturgian warriors anyway, so I'll give her some Sturgian there. And if we give her the Vanadian recruit, one of those, actually two of those, that will allow her to get some crossbow expertise in as well. We got this Sturgian hardened brigand. I think I'd rather keep him because he's forming part of my. Okay, what we'll do is we'll give him a couple of nomads. So I can always recruit some more, and I think that's it. I don't want to give her a lead. I just want to give her enough troops so that she can fight off low-level bandits while she's recruiting her own troops. So we're just going to do that. And she's now got her own little party. And what we're going to do now is come in here, and I'm just going to grab some more of these. Actually, no, I only want two of these, because what I want to do is go into Sturgian lands and get some Sturgian frontline troops. Of course, what we're going to need to do is do a little bit of trading. I mean, what I've been doing, because we were at peace, is I've actually just been beating up on various loot. Anyone I can find who will train my front line. That's basically what I'm going to do. I've also got a bit of trade, silver ore. It's all. I think I've kind of traded out this area at the moment. I've got lots of items which are a little bit redundant. So we're going to get 520 from that. And if I move now, you will see that my movement speed is 6.8. Oh, and it looks like Darius is 6.2, probably because she's got no cavalry, which is another problem. But by the time I want to join up and form an army with her, because the advantage is if you form an army with one of your own companions, there isn't a penalty for influence. So I think we're just going to make our way up into Sturgian lands. We'll go after that looter. And, right, we'll just... No, I think I'm daft. Yes, I am. I'm not that daft. Gonna attack. This looks like someone's actually raided this area here. It's probably this lot. They might have some prisoners. Okay. Right, there's only 10 of them, so...
Attack! Have no mercy!
Just gonna send the front line in. Where's...
Infantry! Get moving!
Oops. Right. Can't you even jump? Oh, I'm hooked on a wall now. Okay. Better. Okay, the boys have done the job before I even managed to get into the front line. Okay, no promotions, but we're all getting a little bit of experience, which is all that counts. I'm just going to get that. Just make sure we keep the grapes. And I think what we're going to do is just... there's a Sturgian settlement here. Oh, look at that. Some troops. Grab a couple of these guys. Certainly wouldn't mind taking out these sea raiders. They tend to have a bit better loot than ordinary looters. So we'll just grab these and attack. Right.
Soldiers! Move!
F3,
Whoa!
F2.
Now! Bowmen!
Bowman up that side.
Infantry! Onward!
I'm not sure why you're called infantry, but never mind.
Mounted archers! Move!
And the reason I'm putting the missile troops up here is one thing I have noticed is because all troops in this game are right-handed, if you fire in from this side, you can get a bit of a crossfire going. I mean, he has to open up his shield. Whoops. Okay.
Infantry from hell! Footmen, forward! Archers!
Archers pull back. Gotcha. So if you want to take down troops that have got big shields or anything like that, get your missile troops to attack from the left-hand side, and they get far better hits. So we got some promotions, tribal warrior, horse archers, and a Khuzait spearman. And none of my basic recruits managed to get any promotions. So we certainly got a horse archers there, and we'll just give you. It's what I really want to do is just develop my front line. And of course, we'll take everything from this side. I'm not interested in that. And hide out. And we're just going to keep going up here. Whereas we'll go to tile. Step bandits, unless you can trap them against the mountain, you just can't catch them unless you've got a pure horse archer army. Get rid of those, because one thing we've got to do is keep trading as much as possible, because now I've got a second party. My costs are going to go up quite high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. And we're going to do a bit of trading. Sell off all this junk and sell off the cracked shield. Can't see anything in here that what we got here. Cracked leather. I think everybody in my party now has got a headpiece which is bigger than, that's equivalent to what you got now. What have you got? You've got 14, so okay, maybe I was wrong there. And of course we're doing a little bit of trading. Silver ore 175. That's pretty good. We're going to sell the silver ore. Definitely. Linen is 35. It's below average. Hides. Furs. No, there's nothing there. Since we can sell the furs in Markeb for 96. I don't really want to double back on myself, so we're going to keep going forward. Oil is low. I bought the clay at rock bottom prices, so we can go down to about 10. That will also give me more carry capacity. Because just to show you, I've sold off all my workhorses. Although I've got 70 sumpter horses, we've got plenty of other horses as well. And grain is rock bottom. Cheese 19. Meat, dates, oil. Anything here that we can get really cheap. Wool is pretty good price. That is 21. Yeah, I think we'll take the wool. As long as we get that above average, that would be good. Linen is too high. Just go with that. And what we're going to do now is just keep going west. And we need one more unit. I wouldn't mind one of a more elite Sturgian unit if possible. So maybe we'll just check out a few of these places and see if we can get anything that's anyone who's a bit better off. Someone who wants to join the army and fight for me. Let's come in here, recruit troops. There we are. Take a Sturgian soldier. That gives me a little bit of a leg up. We're losing 400 gold a day now. So, okay, these are base troops. We could possibly do some missions here. For iron, cotton. Cotton's 56. That's cows 61. Wow, that's very cheap. In fact, that's the cheapest price I've ever seen for cattle. So I'm just going to make a note of that. So we're certainly going to take the 9 cattle, add them to our inventory. They will slow us down a little bit, but yeah, okay. I mean, I wouldn't mind a caravan as well, but at the same time at the moment, they've got a Sturgian warrior. Okay. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. Yeah, I know I'm over the limit. And I'm just going to kick somebody out and come back in again. And what have we got price wise here? Charcoal, crude iron, salts. I'm not really doing well with the salt at the moment. I've got a lot of it, but I can't sell it anywhere. Beer is 49, that's a bit overpriced. It says we can sell that in tile for 119, Markeben 98. That's not bad actually. Yeah, we can get the wool cheaper. Let me just come out of here. Get rid of these looters. Okay, and then we'll go down to Varapol. Attack. What I'll do this time is we're going 1,
Soldiers!
F1 and F4.
Pace up!
And we'll do the same.
Archers! Move forward!
Bring the archers forward as well. And one of the advantages of using advance is you can see the archers actually pull backwards. Because what they actually do is they try and keep in range, but what we can do is bring the mounted archers up. Say this is a training program, and that actually includes me as well, but I'm talking too much and I'm not actually doing much at the moment. Right, we've got a bit more of a promotion. Looters, and what we'll do is just keep promoting those up, and those. Let's get in here, see if there's any. Nobody there. Another 15 looters over there. Let's go over to here and grab you. If it's I'm daft, I'm not trusting you 1 inch. Wow. They all surrendered straight away. Thank you. Let's just get into Varipol. Go to Tavern District, 95. That's hardly worth the effort, to be honest, but mine. And just have a look. See, we got an instant profit with cattle here. So that gives us 1,400. So that price was just too good to pass up. A little bit of a profit with the clay. And as long as the price holds at 18, we'll go to wait for it to drop to 16, then we'll come back up again. That will give me a little bit more. Crude oil is 93. I think I can get a better price for that. Furs is 64. Cotton is 69. Down here. Hides, we can sell in Sibir for 35. That's not a bad price for hides, actually. Oh, hardwood that's expensive. Well, it says we can sell it in Sibir, so we'll take the beer as well. Okay, we're overloaded, but that's okay because we're only going a little short distance and no one's going to bother us. We're not at war. So, get into here, quick trade. This is where I find out that the prices have deflated. Hides 37. 74. Cotton is up to 86. That's good. So we'll sell the cotton. A bit of cotton. The beer is 41. How quickly the price drops. Yeah, the price is dropping too quickly. I'm a bit lumbered here now. Got 313 wool, which sell a little tiny amount of wool. I do know a way around this, and that is if we come up to here. There's sumpter horses. Oh, come on, well, I know another way around this. I want your workhorses. I'm going to market. What to proceed here? Right, we've got 10 old workhorses, butter, cheese, grain, 6 cows for 72. Yeah, we'll take that. And that should fix my... Yeah, that's fixed my carry capacity now. We've got 10 old workhorses. The only downside of workhorses, it will slow down my progress. And we've got 6 cattle. Which if we... Do we get a good price here? Trade. Back in here. Yeah, we got a good price for cattle. So we've... and I'd have pulled a little bit of a fast one on the local villagers there. And what we're going to do now is we're going to be a little bit sneaky. We're just going to stand here. You know, after these guys. Just come a little bit too close to the neighbourhood. If you want to surrender or die, brigand. Notice these guys don't actually surrender very often. Wow, okay. Okay, we're just going to...
Bowmen!
The bowman out that side.
Infantry!
You out that side.
Horse bowmen!
Horse archers on that side.
Infantry!
Or advance. Oops. He's just shot one of my Valandian sharpshooters. You killed them, I'm going to be very upset. Oh, he's killed one of my sharpshooters. Oh, that's annoying. We may have to get some archers back in. Nobody got a promotion. That's okay. Just some northern throwing axes. Just going to grab that. And right, there's the villagers I'm after. Coming down here. I know Montague's created an army. And come in here. And we can get another 11 old workhorses. We've lost a little bit of money, but we'll be able to make that up, don't worry. Tavern District, we can get rid of those. We don't want them. Trade. And we'll just get rid of all the junk that we've got. Throwing axes. Well, I think we're okay for throwing axes at the moment. Sell that, I think it's 1100. And I'm just gonna just to show you now, I've now got 21 workhorses, which gives me a carry capacity of 15,000. I'm not sure why I'm carrying that Northern Light harness with me. I'm going to sell that for a little bit of cash. And of course, what we can do is turn these into meat. Although that price isn't too bad actually, 59 for a workhorse. Considering we bought these for about 12. I think we'll sell a few of these actually. As long as the price stays over 35. Yeah, I think. Ow. I mean, it's reduced my carry capacity, but that was a little bit of too good a deal to pass up on. That's still pretty expensive. Fish, minimum price for fish is 6. So I think we'll just take that and gets us back to 70k. And I think what we're going to do is just keep going this way. We're going to head towards Belgard, or Bulgard. I don't know how to pronounce that. And our relation has increased with us. Okay, everyone likes this a bit. There's a nice little clump of looters there. We'll just swing down and get those. I'm not sure why everybody's liking me, but I'm not going to complain. Oh, great. We're in trees. And we're in a village. This isn't going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. I think what we're going to do is we're going to advance the melee up to out here. And we're going to bring up the archers. And we're just going to leave the horse archers for the moment until we can see them. Because one of the problems you have with these village type attacks is actually trying to see who goes around. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're coming straight at us down the. They're up over there. Okay. I get through here. Okay.
Infantry!
I think we'll just be aggressive. Infantry in. Hey, cut it out. Ah, sure. I see an Imperial recruit in my army. Yeah, got a couple of shots on him. I've got an Imperial recruit in my army. I think he's died anyway. That's good. Don't know how he managed to creep in under the door. Right. Khuzait Nomad. I think we'll give you there. Footman. I think we'll make him into a hunter because I've lost one of my missile troops. Khuzait spearmen, Khuzait infantry. Yeah, you can come a top-notch one. We've now got Valadian crossmen, bowmen, so we swap them around a little bit. Just getting some Sturgeon recruits now. And so we've got a little bit of promotion there. Come down. Okay, everything's good. And where do we want to go now? Let's go over here. Now, these are just basic. You want grain? Do you want anything that grapes? No, there's no good prices here, so up to Belgard. And recruit troops. Sometimes you get the better troops in the cities. Oops, up. I don't want that. I want trade. And come here. Cotton is 71. I'm not feeling it for any of these prices. Salt. Salt is one product I just can't seem to be able to shift at the moment. We're just going to keep coming south. So obviously people like us. I don't know why. We've got some forest bandits there, but we're not going to worry too much about them. And I'm just going to get in here and do a bit more trading. Let's see what we can do. Oil is ferrous 48, charcoal is the right. The clay is back up, so we'll just get rid of this clay. The oil is 95. It's a bit better, and see, we probably didn't pay for it anyway, so we'll just sell off the oil. Meat is 26. That's a fairly good price, so we'll sell some of the meat. You can always butcher the workhorses for more should we need them. All 44. Oh, yeah, I think we'll take some linen. That's a good price. Beer is 33. A little bit expensive. Okay, we're just gonna. I think what we need to do is get down into the Empire and see if we can get any better prices. I really hope that the Khuzaits declare war. Midlands poultry, well, cotton is 87. That's good. That's a good price. So sell the cotton. Salt is up to, maybe we'll sell a little bit of salt. Got to get rid of some of it. Linen is 58. See how quickly the price drops too quick, so we won't bother that. Hides are 113. Yes, we are certainly going to be selling these hides. That is a very good price. The average is 60, so we could probably sell all of them here. Yeah, look at that, 10 grand. No problem. Furs 102. Still not peak price, but I think we'll hang on to that. Yeah, so we've made about 10,000 from that sale. This is the type of money I need to be able to pay for my army. You know, I mean, this is one thing. Until you get your own thieves, you've got to do a lot of very high level trading just to be able to keep ahead of the curve, to be honest. Beer 101. Wow. It says beer is 84. Yeah, we'll sell the beer. I missed that one. It gives me 12,000. That's a good price. And crude iron 10, raw iron, salt 28. There's nothing we can really stock up on here. So we'll take the 12 grand. 82,000. Our own settlements are here, so we just keep coming along the coastline here. Keep an eye out for. There's actually some forest bandits here. Let's see how important this forest bandits. Can we get ourselves a quick win here? The forest bandits. got in here? I think we can probably get in here. It says there's only 5 forest bandits in here, so I'll take a chance with this. Wow. Everybody likes us. Okay, attack. Okay. What have I got in the way of troops? Oh, ha! That's because there's so few in here. We didn't have anyone to kill. We go straight to the last cutscene. Don't fight Jules. Oh, who did we lose? Oh, we lost the heavy horse archer. Oh no. That is proving expensive. It takes a long time to train them up. You've got your Eastern Rats. Imperial Rusty. Helmet. Coif. Yeah. That was a little bit more expensive than I was hoping it would be. Because we've now effectively... So we're going to have to... Well, we've got party. What have I got? We're going to have to get ourselves some more... Oh, we've got a couple of Khuzait nomads up here. We have to get them promoted and start replacing my horse archers. My lost horse archer. Ah, that's annoying. Yeah, that was very... I mean, the positive side is that I save a bit of money in wages because they're very expensive. I think I'm trusting you an inch. So what we're going to have to do is just send our front line in on these simple battles. And,
Soldiers!
F1, F4.
Advance!
Don't worry, boys. Come up and support. Bring the cav up. And what you see is when troops advance, they attack with their primary weapon first, and then they engage in melee. If you charge in, so you can see the levy crossbowman at the back there is still using the crossbow. If you charge in, he will hit the levy crossbowman will actually attack with a melee weapon. Okay, no promotion. Oh, well. Let's grab some looters. No promotions. Grab that. And we'll just keep coming up this way. We're just going to get up here and see what we can do trade-wise. And see what we can trade this time. For 133, that's a very good price. So we're going to sell off the fur. Wool 33. That's a terrible price. Everything else is pretty expensive. Salt is 32. I think we're just going to kind of do what I've been doing. Let's just sell off a little bit. We keep working our way east. I can see you, looters. You up. Back. I'm just going to stand on the front.
Footmen! Move!
And
Infantry! Forward!
oops, can't even hit them. Ah, got that one. Got that one. None of them got as far as the front line. How many? Got 11 looters now. We probably need to sell those off. And we'll grab some more loot. And I think we'll come down to Sinopia. There's some sea raiders there. We're not going to worry about those. First thing we can do is Tavern District, sell off all those. And charcoal's 117. Of course, charcoal isn't something you can buy. There's iron is 102. To be honest, I got no idea what a good price for charcoal and iron is. Maybe I should start tracking that as well. So salt is up to selling a little bit of salt. Silver ore 84. That's not a bad price actually. We'll take the silver ore. It's going to be expensive, but we can sell that for a good price. Velvet is 196. That's a little bit high. I'm running out of time on this video and I haven't done very much. So what I'm thinking is we're just going to make our way back towards our own lands. Got some looters here. Get into here, see if we can trade in here. Tavern District. You. Of course, this is not Khuzait lands, so there's no point looking at recruits. Silver ore's 111. Still below price. Not going to worry about that. 30. Ooh, yes. Get better price for walls. So it's a long way away, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of rush it to get back, and I'll see you once I get back to Markeb. Here we are back, and what I'm going to we got a Khuzait footman, and what we're going to do is just grab all of these. That brings me up to 93. I'm going to leave a couple of slots in case I can find some elite troops. So we'll just do that. And what do you want? Bounty hunters, not to be interested. And going to come into here. Silver ore is 114. It says Apicotia 160. That wasn't particularly that accurate. So I'll probably sell a little bit of wool down to 30, I think. That will do. Salt is at 15. Not that interested. Hides are 47. Strickland, we can sell those for 61. So we'll pick up the hides. And just to finish the video off, we're going to come down to here. And recruit troops, no. And we're just going to trade. What was it? On what I bought. Beer is 62, which is good. So we're just going to sell the beer down to about 49. That gives me 2,000. All silver ores, rock bottom, no good. Hides, very good price for fish. So maybe we can sell this fish off, especially as I don't buy fish. So all these fish have been accumulating by killing looters. So I'm certainly going to sell that fish down a bit. Still want to keep a bit to feed my own army. Beer is 49. We sell that down to 45. Sell all the beer. So that's all done. We got 4,594. Wool is 36. Nope, I can't see anything else. We'll just take 4,082. And I think just to finish this off, we're just going to take a look at the clan parties. So Dyra's got 47 out of 51. And I can't look at that part of what she's got though, can I? Where is she? She's in Okudtan. Where on earth is that? Okudtan. That one's... Oh... Cute. I can't spell it. Yeah, where are you? Whereas she's actually just south of me in a local village. So we'll just come and say hello to her. Captain, it's been a while. Let me inspect your troops. Let's see what she's got. So she's got 36 Khuzait nomads and a couple of footmen. So Sturgeon ones. So she hasn't really trained anyone up that well, has she? So I think what we'll probably do is we'll give her some footmen. And Khuzait hunter. Give her the hunter, and we'll pull back some of her. That was the party. We'll bring my party back up. I'm not going to give her any real high level troops. The reason I'm doing this is so that she gets the better troops. I can pull out the nomads that she's recruiting to train them up. I mean, how many have I got now? Actually, just give her back one of the nomads. Anything else? So the idea is that she will build up troops here. Who is this Kisling? We're certainly going to pull back you. I don't know where you got him from, but I want him. And that brings us back to 95. So, okay, thank you. Let's leave now. I will be needing you once we go to war, and we will form up into an army. But this is where I'm going to and I think just to ultimate finish. I've got a problem with the steward here, so we're going to have to put some focus points into here. And we've also got a promotion. Parties in armies you lead move faster. Oh yeah, certainly want that, because sometimes, especially if you've got an infantry party, that will slow you up. So having that would be useful. And this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will just keep wandering around, hoping that our faction leader will declare war on someone. When I've got a force now of 140, but I mean, there's a lot of inexperienced troops, so I really need to start training them up and getting a really good front line, and getting some more, maybe a couple more horse archers, and then building up that front line ready to fight some sieges. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.